Oh, no. Okay.
All right, good morning, everybody. I would like to call the DuPage County Human Services Committee meeting to order. As chair of the Human Services Committee, I would like to appoint Lucy Chang Evans to act as our member due to a shortage of members this morning. So
Do you need a motion?
I don't think I need a motion.
No,
You
right?
can just appoint.
All right,
I was gonna give you one.
thank you, thank you. So Karen, please call the roll.
Chair Swarzy,
Here,
Member Childress, Member Garcia,
Here.
Member Desart,
Here.
Member Galassi, Member LaPlante, Member Chang Evans.
Here.
thank you very much. Do we have any public comment?
No public comment.
Okay, I have no comments this morning. Do any members have anything they'd like to share? Okay, seeing none, I'll take a motion to approve item 24-1268, the approval of the minutes from the Human Services Committee regular meeting Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. I'll take a motion to approve item 24-1269, a recommendation for approval of a second modification, second time extension of a community development block grant agreement with Serenity House Counseling Services, project number CD 2207 WERC, the Women's Extended Residential Care Expansion, extending the project completion date through June 15, 2024. We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Take a motion to approve item HSP 2024, recommendation for the approval of a contract issued to Clifton Larson Allen LLP CLA for preparation of and submission of annual Medicare and Medicaid cost reports for the DuPage Care Center for the period covering May 1st, 2024 through April 30th, 2028 for a total amount not to exceed $33,200.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Take a motion to approve item 24-1270, a recommendation for the approval of a contract to Air Gas USA LLC to furnish and deliver oxygen, helium, and carbon dioxide for the DuPage Care Center for the period June 1st, 2024 through May 31st, 2026 for a total contract amount not to exceed $29,500. Do we have any discussion? Oh, okay. No discussion. Roll call, please.
Member Desart,
Aye.
Member Chang Evans,
Aye.
Member Garcia,
Aye.
and Chair Swarzy.
Aye, thank you very much. On to budget transfers. I'll take a motion to approve 24-1271, a budget
moved.
transfer to transfer funds so that payroll can be moved from a grant into the general fund. Matching amount of expense will instead be reimbursed by plan year 24 grant in 2024, but cannot be paid for in 2023 as the state's 2023 fiscal year has closed. Funds in the amount of $500 will be moved from the regular salaries account to the employee's share IMRF account and $500 to the employer's share Social Security for a total of $1,000.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And informational, I'll take a motion to approve and place on file FMP 2124, recommendation for the approval of a contract to Gruding to provide refuse disposal, recycling, and asbestos pickup services for DuPage County facilities or facilities management for the period of June 1st, 2024 through May 31st, 2025 for a contract total amount not to exceed $125,045.78 per renewal option under bid 22026 FM. The first of three options to renew $1,125.14 for animal services, $40,800 for the DuPage Care Center, and $83,120.64 for facilities management. We had a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Okay, I don't think Janelle is with us. We do have residency waivers. Is it Anita or who's with us this morning?
Yes, this is Anita, and I will present the residency waivers.
Go ahead. Thank you.
There are currently 4 male and 4 female beds available at the care center. 3 beds have already been offered to DuPage County residents. There are no DuPage County residents being displaced by these applicants. The first request is an 88-year-old female. They lived in DuPage County in Winfield from 1961 to 1991. The daughter recently retired from the DuPage Care Center. She worked in the physical rehab department and she still volunteers here. She has lived in DuPage County for 62 years, currently residing in West Chicago. The granddaughter and husband of the applicant both have worked for DuPage County. Applicant is currently in our post-acute therapy program and would like to remain here for long-term, as she feels as if she's coming home.
Good story. We have questions or
True
comments?
story.
We have a motion.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Go ahead, Anita.
Yes, so the second is also an 87-year-old female. They lived in DuPage County in West Chicago, 1990 to 1998, and from 2000 to 2006. One daughter has lived in West Chicago for 45 years. Another has lived in Winfield for 3 years, and all grandchildren live nearby. The applicant is unable to return to her assisted living due to change in her condition. Family lives and works in DuPage County and considered DuPage County their community. Having the applicant close will help in improving the quality of life for the applicant.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Thank you very much, Anita. Do you have a DuPage Care Center update?
Yes, I do. A small update. I wanted to start out with construction. Our back entrance, the lower level parking lot is completely torn up. It is unrecognizable. So it'll be totally brand new. So we are anxious to see what changes will happen in the coming weeks. But right now it's completely ripped up and excavation is beginning there. The other thing is for 4 North. As you all know, 4 North has been completed. We have sent a letter to the company, the construction company and the architectural company have created the letter for occupancy to be sent to IDPH, and that letter was sent last week. So what this means is once they receive the letter, IDPH has 45 days to come in and complete their review. So right now it's a waiting game.
Okay, so,
And I think that's all I have.
okay, so it could be up to a month and a half or longer before will they call to let you know they're coming, or will they just show
It
up?
should be scheduled, yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes, we're starting to do small tours for our residents. They're really anxious to see what the completed project looks like. So very positive.
Thank you. Any questions for Anita from the members?
One quick question, Anita, which floor is next that you'll be working on?
It will be 3 North.
Thank you.
And that won't start until the residents are moved into 4, correct?
Yes, so that's why we need 4 to be approved, so we can move the residents from 3 to 4, and then 3 will be ready for construction. We're just moving upwards, or rather downwards, depending on how you look at it.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
On to community services with Mary Keating.
Good morning. Just a couple of quick things today. I sent out a reminder yesterday to all of the food pantries that there's another 30 days to go, that the portal is still open for the second round of infrastructure grants. We've gotten about $365,000 in requests to date. You might recall we've set aside 500,000, so I expect that we'll be up against that, if not higher. That will close on May 15th. I'll send another reminder probably about a week before. The DuPage Community Transformation Partnership is sort of starting to gear up for 2024. The transformation grant letters of intent are due the 19th, which is Friday. The immediate intervention, we're not doing a letter of intent process. We're going straight to applications. Those are due on May 24th. DuPage Foundation is doing all kinds of notification of organizations for that. And then finally, just a reminder that the Community Services Block Grant Advisory Committee meets today at 11:30 right here in B. That's all I have.
Any questions for Mary? Lucy?
Can I ask, what constitutes the food pantry? Do they have to be an official food pantry? I'm a little curious about, like, last year we had given money to the Conservation Foundation because they were growing food to give to food pantries. Would they qualify under this grant?
They're not a pantry. No, they're not a
Right.
pantry.
Okay,
Don?
And they didn't, the funding that they received before was not out of the food pantry grants.
okay.
It was separate.
I just figured it was infrastructure.
Thank you. I just want to get the lingo correct. The transformational partnership grants are not the small agency grants.
Correct.
That's correct.
That's
Okay.
correct. The
So
small
that has-
agency grants, we haven't released we haven't created or released the 2024 application yet.
Because I have had people ask me about that.
We are just, I don't mean to interrupt, we're gonna wait till this, capital grant is done, just with finance having to work hard and staff having to work hard for that. We will start working on that once this is done, so.
Do you have a date or a time? Like, the
No,
date is, specific, a time? is-
I would say probably the fall.
The fall.
I think that's about when it was last year.
Yeah,
Didn't we
it
release
was.
the applications? I want to say
It
maybe in
was,
August or something
yeah.
like that.
So the transformational grant is the 100,000, or it is the 1 million?
It's the 10 million.
No. That's our
DuPage
partnership.
Foundation.
That's our partnership with
Oh,
the
the
DuPage
DuPage
Foundation. That was the $10 million that we set aside for the DuPage Community Transformation Partnership.
There's so much
Those
different
are-
lingo, it's hard.
Those are for large agencies.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you so much.
Any other questions? Okay. Do we have any old business? Seeing none, do we have any new business? Seeing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
I-
Thank you very much, everybody.